welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we are doing your single reading, your single love reading. This is more of a Cancer. This is going to be more of a touch base on past. I'll give you a little rundown of what the lineup for this reading is. It's a combination of things, but I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. We've got lots going on this year, so we're expecting wonderful changes, and let's do our best to co-create with spirit, as I'm very big on, and to look forward this year and to what's to come. We have to have a positive mindset. I'm not about toxic positivity, because I'm also about reality, which is what this reading will definitely give some. But let's just ease our way into 2021 as things are changing, but let's try to shift them for the better. Okay, Cancer. So my subscribers, thank you so much for the support always, and for my newcomers, thank you for coming on board. Just so you know, I'm very clear-cut and I say clairsentient. So if this is your first time watching one of my reads, you should go check out my other readings, because each reading is a different style, and this is definitely a unique one. So if you like this one, then you're definitely gonna enjoy the other ones and just my style. Anyways, so let's just get started. I meditate on the message prior to all signs. I meditate, and I always have channel messages, just for those of you who are new. So the layout, the lineup, we're gonna do overarching energies, which we'll choose with this card and this deck, and then we'll start with your past. We're gonna focus on your past, because this is about manifesting love, Cancer, because we want to, I'm doing a single reads to help manifest love. That's what this is about. We are going to shift our energies, we're going to balance ourselves, and we're gonna bring in what we truly want for ourselves. And so we're gonna take initiatives and own ourselves and have accountability to our own actions, our own feelings, our own emotions, our own chakras, all of it. So we'll have these overarching energies. We're gonna have a past you. We'll look at some energies in the past and some shadow. Then we'll do some healing shadow as well, where we're imbalanced in our masculine, feminine energies. Remember, we hold all energies, gender aside. So we hold both energies, which is really the evolution of you and your heart chakra. Then we'll do some sacral chakra energy, which I call this the thirsty sacral. We all know, being single, our sacral sexual energy can be thirsty sometimes. And so we're gonna dig into that, just tap into some of the signs, some of Cancer's dirty thoughts, and how to transmute that energy. Then we'll look at your future person, which is the exciting part. We'll look into what's coming in for the future person, and then we'll some manifesting love thoughts and some angel messages after that. So it's a bit of a read, but I think you guys will enjoy it. I've loved so far all the ones I've recorded, and I think it's been great, and I've gotten some great feedbacks from sharing it, obviously, just to see how people love it. And so yeah, I've got lots of great feedback on this, so I'm really excited for you guys to have it. Once for my subscribers, because this is for my subscribers, I want my subscribers and my collective to make energetic shifts too. So it's not just about you coming to my channel, but for you to actually grow with my channel, for you to grow with me, for you to evolve with me too, and do healing and really be a good support system. So we're going to do the crowning energies for you, Cancer. So the meditative words, because for these readings I'm only doing meditative words for Cancer, is attraction and assessing. And I think it has to do with what you're assessing on, what is it that you're attracting in your life right now. So let's see what's the major arcana, Spirit. So what is the major arcana for Cancer? What is the major arcana shift? Oh wow, January. That is your shift. It just flew so far away. Oh, all right. So I gotta make some changes. Oof, I gotta start working out. All right, so Cancer, we've got letting go. I mean, could that have not have flown? Like, they really want you to throw things away. These cards really just so we've got, and this is the Death card. So I see where Spirit is going. This is about your assessment of what you need to release. So releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher. Talk about fly, right? Fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Wow. And again, your thoughts, right? So this is about the attraction, that they said. Think about what you're attracting, and that has a lot to do with your thoughts, how your self-talk and how you speak to yourself and what you say to people, who you hang out with. So a lot of the things that are in your immediate surrounding. And then we have the Emperor. And in this deck, it's called the Organization. And so your plans are on target, and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual, or seek out a mentor. And I feel like this is you, taking action about what you're releasing. I think having this Emperor energy is a lot of the assessing, because this is they're saying have a more guided, be more gently guided for a logical approach. And so this is about what fits in your life and what doesn't fit in your life, what resonates, what doesn't resonate. And so I feel like you're going to be reassessing a lot of things that maybe you thought would benefit you with the way you looked at relationships, and life. And so, Spirit is definitely saying there are things that you need to release. There are things that you need to reassess right now in terms of your perspective about your connections and how you connect with people and, your friendships, but relationships most importantly, right? So let's see what's the other overarching angel guidance here, Spirit. What is the angel overarching? Wow. I mean, seriously. We have illusions. You might be fooling yourself, or others are fooling you. Don't let your mind or someone else put lies into your head. You know your own truth. Be careful of people who don't have any integrity. Take off the blindfold and see what is real. And wow, and that's that energy I was feeling with your thoughts, changing your thoughts and what you attract in your life. And so, I feel like Spirit is saying this goes both ways. For some of you, you're fooling yourself with who you're allowing. One, because you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, Cancer, where you're just trying to see the better in people. And then some of you, I feel like it's the people fooling you and you not taking, again, that initiative about approaching relationships on a more logical versus your emotions. And then people kind of, I want to say they're like stepping all over you. I mean, Spirit is giving me that. So there must be some of that for some of you. But, these are the illusions, and Spirit is definitely saying it's time to let go of these illusions. That's what Death is about. You have the Death card here, and Death is about letting go. Spirit, the words were, remember, attraction and assessing. So Spirit wants you to assess what you're attracting, and it's time to let go. So like that, you can attract new, more new things, more things that resonate more for yourself and with the life that you want. So let's see what's the past, Spirit. What is the past? What is Cancer's past? What is the past energy in Cancer in the heart space? What is the past energy in Cancer in the heart space? Wow, that is too much. But let me see why. What else we got? All right, so I'm going to take them. Okay, so we have sadness, isolation, spread your wings, love, success, and growth and trust. And so I feel like Yes, this is what I'm feeling. I feel like there was a lot of kind of jumping. What is that saying? Oh my God. You know, jumping without seeing. Basically, you're going head first, right? Going head first in love, which is leaving you like there's just too much trust and not being more. Why am I so short with my words today? That's so weird. I've never go through this. Just not being more cautious. That's what I'm saying. Not being more cautious in terms of what leaps you take, and then it leaving you isolated, you know, sad, because at the end of the day, it's like here you are spreading your wings, spreading your love, sharing yourself, being so open. Maybe you're too open, and so you're sharing your love. Obviously because you're trying to be positive, but I feel like there are a lot of illusions here in terms of the approach, and so then it was leaving you more sad and isolated. You know what's interesting is I love how you see how there's all these leaps. You see how the arms are, she's spreading her arms, she's spreading her arms, and he's spreading his arms. And so there's these leaps, these leaps towards love and relationships that you've been taking. And it's very hopeful. And I'm not saying that's a negative thing, but it can stem from a lot of illusions. And I really feel like this is, you know, Spirit is saying you're going to have to be more logical in your approach, be gently guided by logic versus, you know, the illusions, the things that you're probably fooling, like you're ignoring, maybe aspects of yourself that you're ignoring. So this is a really reassessment of how you're approaching relationships. This is not necessarily negative. We're going to pull some, let's pull some toxic triggers off of this. So Spirit, give me some triggers, some blockages here for Cancer. What are these blockages? What are the blockages for Cancer? Oh my God, I'm telling you, I knew it. Affirm, take back your power with positive self-talk. This is what it is. You know, you got to be careful with what you're attracting. You have to be more cautious with what you're attracting. For some of you, obviously, it's feeling like things will never work out. And so maybe some of you do isolate yourself. Once you're hurt, once you do give up, there's like, I'm feeling like stages and cycles when you do jump, you take that leap, and then it disappoints you. Then it takes you a while to get back right up again. It's almost like you shut down for quite some time, and then then you fall back into this negative talk, and you kind of lose your power. And Spirit is saying it's more of an initiative. This is more of you, more like standing more about the things you're happy about, right? Dreams coming true. It's a 9. This is more, 9 is like completion but solitude. 9 is also endings and just transitions. So this is you transitioning that mindset of how you're going to approach love. So let's look at some shadows, some imbalance. We're going to pull the imbalance of the shadow. So the imbalance aspects of Cancer's masculine and feminine energy. Remember, everyone holds masculine and feminine energy. So this is gender aside, okay? So let's pull for feminine, the imbalance for the feminine energy first. Spirit, what is the shadow imbalance for the feminine energy? And remember, this is general read, you guys, so not everything will apply. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So Spirit, what is the imbalance in the feminine energy for Cancer? Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. We have vague, and that's it's like you have to set intentions. We have vague here for the imbalance in the feminine energy. Not being clear about what you want. Okay, we're gonna do this is so funny. I have some cards that are backwards. Hold on, give me a second. What am I looking at? Okay, there we go. Wow, as I'm my throat chakra is getting clogged. So Cancer, it has to do with your communication. For some of you, it has to do with you not being clear about what you want, and you need to take back your power. You need to be more vocal about what your desires are. It's you're not gonna, like, because I felt so restricted. It's almost like you're scared. I feel like with some of you, it's about fears. So let's see, Spirit. Let's see what else. What's the imbalance for the masculine energy for Cancer? What is the imbalance for the masculine energy in Cancer? Okay, we've got to intrigued and service. Let's see what I feel with that. Wow, defeated in the bottom. So we're saying this is an imbalance. I'm sorry, Cancer, you know what I heard? A short attention span. If you're not, I feel like you're more dreamy than focused on what you're actually seeing from the connection. Like, I'm looking at service as to what they're actually bringing to the table. And so you're more about the glow, right? This is the illusion than the actual of what actually is in front of you. So there is some level of distraction on your imbalance in your masculine. You know, for those, again, with the vague, the imbalance in the feminine, with the vagueness is just not setting those intentions. And so I feel like the reason there is this lack of clarity and this short attention span is because you're not clear of what you truly, with some of you, okay? It's not all of you. Some of you are not probably 100% clear of what you truly want. And this is a matter of just identifying. So we're not just focusing on the negatives here, right? And again, nothing's negative, you guys. This is shadow work. We all have positive, negative aspects anywhere. No one's perfect. No one's a perfect human being. That is a lie. So let's just, here on my channel, let's just accept that. We are always evolving, even if we're the kindest person in the world. We're learning. So, you know, it's at this point, it's you're not setting intentions. I feel like with this energy I'm picking up here, some of the Cancers are not really setting these intentions. I feel out of fear, to be honest, scared to take back the power. It's almost like it's easier to live in the space, you know, in the glowy of things. I do feel with this vague some level of shallowness as well, where there's no depth. And that's why it's all, you know, you might be fooling yourself or others are fooling you. So either engaging in connections that have no depth. One, you have to question yourself why you're engaging in these connections, because it could also be that you're afraid. You're also, you know, they're reflecting back your own vagueness too, you know, your lack of depth as well. And it's because you're also afraid to be seen. So Spirit, give me what does Cancer need to do to balance this energy out? What does Cancer need to do to balance this energy out? And again, you guys, I can't get into every energy here. So this is why I'm doing these reads once a month. But I'm sure a different energy is going to come up. But this is all learning, you know, we're all like engaging and tapping into our shadows and growing together, okay? So, I mean, are we surprised? Take the lead. And this is you taking more accountability towards this energy, taking the lead of your life, taking the lead of your love life. Again, Spirit saying both. These are two, take back your power. Take back your power with positive self-talk. Take the lead. So take back your power with what you want, with your intentions, with your standards. You know, what you truly want. Also taking back, you know, taking the lead to dealing with those shadow sides of yourself that's vague, that's still shallow. You know, what is it? What do you fear from showing certain aspects of yourself? You know, do some journal writing. Again, Spirit is saying, you know, to be gently guided by logic. So, you know, in order for you to blossom out of this, to really make some shifts, and maybe some shifts out of moving out of the energy you've been dealing with, and these being disappointed all the time, feeling isolated, right? Sadness and isolation, still feeling like disconnected. I feel also with this trust and sadness is like this disconnection. Like see how in the way I'm holding them here, it's like the energy is going in opposite direction. And so there's like a disconnection every time. And it has to do with the lack of depth, even within yourself. And so it could, like I said, it could be out of fear for some of you of showing too much of yourself. But, you know, Spirit's saying it's time, you know, be careful of people who don't have any integrity. So even with including yourself, like if you want to be around people who have integrity, that means you also have to embody integrity. You have to be integrity. So take off the blindfold and see what is real. It's time to take the lead and see what's real. Woo! I know that was deep. So let's see what else Spirit has. What other guidance is Spirit going to give us? All right, Spirit, what else do you have for Cancer? What else do we need to help Cancer with to evolve? What else do we need to help Cancer? Okay. We've got let them take the wheel. Step back and let them take the wheel. Trust that they are taking you where you want to go. Show them you have faith in their relationship decisions too. Wow. You know, for some of you, I see, that's what I'm saying, like what people bring to your table, some service. I feel like some of you do have some control. I feel like in the mind, where some of you are maybe taking too much of a lead. So this is about allowing, like trusting in the divine for sure. I also feel this is coming from the divine. So, you know, trust that they are taking you where you want to go. Show them you. Have faith in your relationship decisions too. And also showing the real you. You know, the Spirit is basically saying, take off the blindfold. Take off the blindfold. Trust that they are taking you where you want to go. Show them you have faith in their relationship decisions too. You also have to show them you have faith. Your faith in yourself, your faith in you know, your confidence level. So when you're showing that confidence level, that means you're okay with whatever lead they're taking. But at the end of the day, you're also going to call it out when it's not in alignment with what you want, because that's how you're going to take back your power. You're going to recognize what you want and what you don't want. That's what I'm trying to say, Cancer. Then we have survive the long distance. Whether it's physical or emotional distance, if you're determined to make it work, it's possible, but you must quickly work towards reducing this gap. And I feel this is the emotional, the vagueness. So survive the long distance. This is about the vagueness, the shallowness. And that gap needs to be reduced. And I feel like some of you have been encountering too much shallowness, because that's what was creating, I'm really feeling for some of you, that was what was creating the disconnect. That disconnect I was feeling here, where there just were too much isolation. There's a disconnect in the connections that you've been experiencing, which didn't allow them to blossom For some of you, it just didn't allow to grow, but also didn't allow you to grow, because at the end of the day, it's like it was becoming stagnant. And so Spirit also saying, take the lead towards that as well. So this, and again, we're talking about healthy leads. This is not controlling the situation. No, I don't. You can't control people or things. You can only take the lead within your life, right? And that's why I love that this card says take the lead, not control. There's nothing about controlling. Sometimes these words could be very oof. So we also have be yourself, not what they want. Again, illusions. This is about the illusions. You shouldn't have to pretend to be someone else to win their love. You are perfect just by being you. They want a partner who stands out from the rest. And again, this is about the shallowness, the vagueness. Be yourself, not what they want. This is about you being positive and taking back your power and your confidence, and helping you really strengthen your sacral, because we're going to talk about your sacral. So I'm curious to what's going to turn up in the sacral energy in terms of how to transmute some of this, because this is about your confidence level too. If there's vagueness and then you're not showing your, be yourself, not what they want, not really being yourself, then there is a lack of confidence here. And Spirit obviously is saying here in terms of the positive self-talk, right? And again, once you change and shift that energy, what you attract will be more what you want than it mirroring back what you don't want. Okay, Spirit, so what is the adjustments that Cancers have to make? What are the adjustments that Cancers have to make in their lives this month for January? What are the adjustments that we can suggest Cancer to make? Any adjustments for January for Cancer? Wow, for some of you, cook more. Reduce the urge to eat out and cook more meals at home. And there's something about being home, and obviously we're all home, so this is about you probably learning a new skill. There is a stress reduction when you're in the kitchen, I always feel. And also just learning something about what's comfort, because what is comfortable, sometimes food, right? Food helps us, like, it's also a stress reducer. When we're cooking and making something fresh that we enjoy. Then we have self-exploration. Peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find your truth. Again, like, could Spirit not be repeating the same message? Again, be yourself, not what they want. Self-exploration. Peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find your truth. So this is about you truly exploring you, enjoying your space, raising your vibration, taking back your power, more positive self-talk, dropping the illusions. You're not fooling yourself. It's time to truly be honest and have honest conversations. And the way you can have these honest conversations, again, write in a journal. Be truth in your journal. And when you read it back, you'll see the words you speak to yourself. You'll be able to hear it. Go full introvert. Yes. Spend time alone to experience, appreciate, and love yourself. I mean, could Spirit not end that more beautifully in that sense? All right. So we're going to pull some sacral energy here, Spirit. So what is the sacral? What is the thirsty thought of our Cancers? What is their sexual energy and their thirsty thoughts? What is Cancer's sacral energy right now? Thank you. I want to video chat with you as I pleasure myself. I mean, who doesn't, right? Cancer. Let's pull one more. So what I'm feeling with this, I feel like you want to be risky. This is like a risky energy here. I want to video chat with you as I pleasure myself. And I feel like you like to be admired. So let me pull one more just so I can complete my thought here. Dominate me in bed. Yeah. You activate the naughty in me. Yes. So you like to be admired. You have this energy in your sacral that you actually like to be admired in the bedroom, which is, it does when it comes to intimacy, this is where your confidence comes in. on sacral, I'm very big on sacral energy, sexual energy. That, you know, it is a confidence booster. The more we work on that energy, the more we're in that that empress energy, that lively empress energy, that sexy, confident, you know. And so this is about you really understanding that you do like to be desired. You like to be desired. You like to be dominated. You like, it's this need. What it does to you, and how it fuels you, and how that energy, how your energy in your body shifts. You know, when you go home or you're done with your boo, and let's just say in the past, right? Because we're single, but we want to transmute this energy because we don't want to give this energy to just anybody, right, Cancer? We want to embrace and protect this energy. We want to protect this energy, and in order for it to thrive, because obviously with what has been going on in the past, this energy is not thriving. It's leaving you depleted. You're still isolated. You're still disconnected. And so we want to thrive. We want to transmute this and thrive. So let's see what's the healing energy to help this transmute sexual energy. Spirit, what is the healing energy for Cancer to transmute their sexual energy? What is the healing energy for Cancer, please? Okay, what do we got? Boundaries. Stand back. Yes, this is, you know, creating much harder boundaries for yourself. And I really feel, again, has to do with being true to yourself. Maybe when you were in that space, for those of you, a lot of you, obviously, because the fact that Spirit is getting back, a lot of boundaries were being crossed because you didn't have a definitive boundary to what you allowed and what you didn't allow. So creating healthy boundaries. We're not talking about that bitch kind of boundary, or, you know, a-hole kind of boundary. That's not going to bring you love. We're not trying to not bring love. We want to transmute and do it. This is with grace. You can bring these boundaries with grace, being in your grace, in power, and it could be sensual, it could be confident. And when you're in that grace, no one can touch you, you know? So Spirit, let's see now about your future person. Well, who's coming in for Cancer? Who's coming in for Cancer? Okay, so we have romantic feelings, wow, and passion. So you guys really are feeling for a lot of passion. So the person who's coming in is going to have a lot of like romantic and passion towards you. I feel like this is going to be very strong for you, Cancer. We've got wedding in the bottom. So this person could lead, like being in your authentic self. Once you do this healing, once you embrace this change in you, I can see this the connection, it elevating and moving to the next level, and in a level that you'll be happy. Let's see what's the mutual. Actually, before I pull these energies, let me pull. Let's see some timing. Sarah, what is some timing? When can we expect this for Cancer? This energy for Cancer's person. Can we expect Cancer's person? This energy for Cancer, please. When can Cancer expect this? December. Ooh, that's coming in December. So February. So I would say, since we're in the beginning of so now in Christmas, so maybe some of you have met this person, and you know, at this point you're able, if you came to this reading and you kind of met this person, Cancer, you already know the energy and the work you need to do. If you're feeling and resonating, then you know this is work that Spirit is saying to be able to keep this energy, this frequency with this person, and to really manifest something that can go to the next level of commitment, to higher levels of commitment. For some of you, it's from here to February. So we have December to February. So from some of you, it's from here to February. And who knows, from others of you, it could be till next December. but that's some timing there. So we're going to pull some manifesting thoughts between you and your person. What is the loving manifesting thoughts? What is going to be the mutual alignment with their person in terms of their thoughts and visions? Stay private. Wow, this keeps coming out. I shuffled these decks and I think this came out for a lot of people. So for like two signs. What else? Manifesting thoughts for Cancer's person. Okay, so what do we got? I've got your back no matter what. And I feel like this came out too. Oh, honey, wait till we get home. I'm going to give you hell. Oh my God, this came out as well. Like, I don't know which signs they were, you guys, but I feel like all of y'all are going to be mating similar signs because there's so many cards in this deck and it's like the same ones are coming out for almost each reading. So a lot of people are going to be in alignment here, you know? I've got your back. You're going to have a really supporting. This person's going to be very supportive. This person's going to, you guys are going to probably be more private about your connection because you want to preserve the nice honeymoon stage and, also just preserve so you don't have other influences that can interrupt the beautiful flow that you may have with someone. So you're going to be very, especially here with the illusions, like you don't know who's been around you and who's been kind of sending you negative vibes so you don't move forward with your life. You also have to be careful with that. So I can see you guys being private with your person. So let's give you a self-love message now, Cancer. What is a self-love angel guidance? Angels, what can we give the self-love message? So, is there a place in your being where you have not dared to love or dream for fear of future loss? Bring my light of love to this place and let your dreams come alive. And Spirit is just saying, bring light into this place and this space where you have more fears of future loss. Like you're more scared about what's to come. So Spirit wants you to just bring light and love, and when you bring in light and love and trust into that space, trust me, like this beautiful energy here could happen. So Cancer, this is your single read for the month. Please like, share, subscribe. Please comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate your messages. I really do. I love hearing from you guys. So I really want to hear from you guys. And again, these readings are going to be once a month. But again, please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. And remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I am here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.